Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Remsen St. Mary's Hawk Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions.
We're here today with Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio for Meet the Team with the boys golf team from Remsen St. Mary's. I'll be your host, Jared Schutt, and starting off, we have three members of the St. Mary's boys golf team. Would you like to introduce yourself here, guys? You can go with name, grade, and your family.
My name's Hunter Pick. My dad is Todd Pick. My mom is Julie Kavarna, and I have a brother and a sister, Bo Pick and Veda Pick.
I'm Austin Klein. Parents are Kevin and Melanie. Got two brothers, Ethan and Owen.
I'm Colin Holman, and my parents are Jamie and Katrina Holman, and my sisters are Chloe, Brea, and Claire, and I have a brother, Brady.
And I know you guys just talked about, you just came in from practice here, and tomorrow is your first meet. What would you say are your expectations for this season?
I would say we're going to need some scores pretty low to be successful this year. We got some good competition in the War Eagle. We got Galen and Akron. They're always tough. And if we're going to compete this year, we got to golf pretty good.
Just have fun. Don't get down on yourself when you're golfing bad. Don't break golf clubs.
I hope you're not saying that from experience, Austin. Sadly. All right.
I'd say the main thing would probably be staying consistent for the whole team.
Yep.
And, yeah.
I know, Colin, you're a junior. Austin, you're a junior. And Hunter, you're a senior. And you guys have all been out all your years at St. Mary's, correct? Mm-hmm. And last year you were three contributors on our state golf team. Tell us a little bit about that experience. Just what was that like to be at the state golf meets? And is there anything that you learned from that experience that you want to carry over into this season?
The state golf tournament last year was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a good bonding time with the boys, and then we went out and we weren't expecting much because we weren't even supposed to be there in the first place. And we went out there and golfed and just had fun, and we ended up in second place after the first day. So then we started taking it a little serious, and then I think we all started to get down on ourselves. So once we started golfing bad, and then my goal is to make it back there this year because it was definitely a top experience in my high school. So, yeah.
And when you said that things started going south on you a little bit and you got down on yourself, I think that would be a lesson that you could take from last year that you would want to improve on this year, that each hole is its own individual beast, and you can't go back and replay it or anything, so you got to learn to refocus and move on to that next hole and do the best that you can on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Austin, what would you say about your experience?
Just not get down on yourself. I did that last year on the second day, and I didn't golf my best round. And but I still had a good time at the hotel and car rides and everything. I think golf last year, we really had a good time talking to each other, just having fun golfing, because we weren't expected. Even the first round, we weren't expected to move on or anything. And then Galen, no one expected us to make it. We didn't even expect to make it when we were golfing. Then we found out we made it, and then we all just kept working, and then got to Ames, and second after the first day, like Hunter said, and we didn't even golf too much worse the second day. I don't think everyone just golfed that much better.
They all just golfed way better than us.
But
I would say state golf is probably one of the better of the state experiences that I've had so far. It was just really fun. I mean, I know we all went there just to have fun, but we all realized how serious it got after that first day. And state golf was 2 days, so you can't really get down on yourself the first day, or else the second day is going to be even worse. So, I mean, it was just a really fun experience, and we all had a great time there.
Yep. I'm sure that was just a great memory for all of you guys. I remember, Austin, you talk about maybe not even expecting to make it. and then all of a sudden getting that phone call that you guys got third, and that the way that things are set up with the host school, if they place in the top two, then the third place team gets to go, and you guys finished third. So, yeah, we were fortunate. And what were we in the top 5 after the first day?
For second.
We were second,
yeah.
The first day, and then we ended
We were
up
down by 1 stroke.
one stroke to the first place team, and then after
But it was
the
all really close though. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually think I have a picture of my phone.
But still pretty cool to have that opportunity to be down there and compete as well as you did. What would you say you're looking forward to the most this season?
I'm really looking forward that we only lost one player from last year, so I really think we do have a really good shot at going back to the tournament, and if not, even winning it. So, and if we won state golf, that would definitely will be one of the top things, because I've always wanted to be good at golf since I was a little kid, because my dad and my brother always beat me in golf, so I didn't take losing to them very lightly, and I don't want to take losing to any other school very lightly either. So I'm going to try my best as a senior to help us get back down to the tournament.
You know, just getting better throughout the season because it can't get much worse than it is right now.
Oh boy, Austin. Golly, we're going to get you there, Austin. Slowly but surely. It's about playing the best golf at the end of the season, right?
Well, I started off good the first meet last year. Just went down with
Yeah, he shot a 40 the first meet, and then the next meet he got like a 62, and we were like, all right, that's
I didn't get that high.
pretty close.
Like a 50.
Colin, what would you say you're looking forward to this season?
I'd say I'm looking forward to having that goal of making it back to state again, because we have some returning and some have been practicing a lot, and I think we have the chance to get there again, but we all know that we can't take it lightly. And you know, personal goal for me is probably just staying more consistent throughout the year. So.
Yep. All right, golf question for you guys. This one's a special one. Mr. Rudin and I talked about this one earlier. You're 15 yards out, short side of the green, and the hole is on the downslope. What are you doing?
Hit a flop shot. Flop shot 56.
Flop shot, definitely.
Can you hit a flop shot?
Oh yeah.
Consistently?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty
So we're
consistently.
just-
If I really need to pull like a shot, like right then and there, like close pin, 15 yards, I will hit a flop shot. There's like a 20% chance I'm going to blade it, but I feel confident with that other percentage.
56 degree though? That's what you're going
I use
with?
I use a 58. He's weirdly good at this 56, and I don't like it. I wish I had his skills with my 56, but I'm more of a 58 type of guy.
Okay.
No, I don't have the skill set for a flop shot.
Texas wedge.
So we're gonna just bump
Driver
it.
off the deck.
You know, I probably would have done that at some point, but I'll probably just hit like a little bumping around to the right at the fringe and then let it roll down the hill.
All right. What if it just doesn't stop?
That's
It's like I'm
fine.
pitching again.
Just pitch it again.
Just button.
All right. Well, I know that tomorrow you guys have your first meet of the season, and then on Friday you turn around and go to Marcus, and then you have another meet on Monday already. So it's going to get pretty busy here, and we wish you the best of luck. And Klein, just relax, have
Just don't break
confidence in
any
yourself, and just let it rip. Well, thanks, guys, and we'll get some other guys.
Thank you.
Oh, we got the whole crew here. Is this the rest of the team? Or?
No.
We still got a couple. Okay. So, how about we go around the table and introduce ourselves? We'll start over here.
I'm Colby Penning.
Grade and family as well.
I'm a senior, and my parents are Amy and Casey Penning, and I have a brother, Brody, and a sister, Bailey.
My name's Ty Tritz. I'm a senior. My dad is Clint Tritz. My mom is Heidi Tritz, and my sister is Sydney Tritz.
My name's Cole Holman. My dad is Matt. My mom's Jamie, and my brothers are Devin and Reese.
It's Kelby Ravenish. I'm a junior. My parents are Chad Monk Ravenish, and my sisters are Macy and Mackenzie. Macy Ravenish and Mackenzie DeGroat.
All right. Ty, you have some big family shoes to fill. Your sister Sydney went to the state meet as an individual a couple years ago, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So you were on that state team last year, correct?
Yep.
Yep. So hopefully we can get you back there.
Hopefully.
And then Colby, were you on the
Yep.
the team? And then Caleb, did you golf at the state meet last year? No. Okay, that's what I couldn't remember there. So Colby and Ty, how about you guys talk about your state experience last year and how you think that'll help you be a better golfer this year?
Yeah, it was fun. I really learned to stay relaxed and don't rush your shots. Helps you go better.
I learned to just keep calm and worry about the shot that you have like then and not like the next day or the next hole. Just worry about what you have like right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I know we lost a few seniors off of that team, and we got Cole and Caleb here. Probably golfed a little bit more JV last year. What would you say is your goal individually, Cole and Caleb, for this year?
Play consistently, make good contact every time, get the score down.
Yeah, same thing. Just stay consistent. Take it 1 meet at a time.
Yep.
Stay low in scores.
Yeah. Caleb, are you a little beat up right now?
Yeah. So Dirty Birth tossed the tee to me in class today, and I went to catch it, and it was upside down and it stuck into my hand and just kind of dangled it. And I pulled it out, and blood came out of it.
Oh, okay. And how does that feel gripping a golf club?
Oh, not too bad. I muscled through it.
Okay. Whoa. All right.
Tomorrow.
That's impressive.
Yep. So, have you been out for all 4 years, Colby?
Yep.
4 years, Ty?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you had your knee.
Yeah,
1
I
year,
sick
correct?
at my sophomore year because I had ACL surgery.
Yep. And Cole, is this year 2?
It's my second.
Second. That's what I thought.
Year 3.
Year 3 for you, Caleb. What would you say has been your favorite golf memory?
Favorites, probably going to state golf.
Mm-hmm.
Just having fun with the boys.
My favorite was watching Austin Klein break his 3-wood on a practice round. It was a fun day.
It's fun. Maybe not so much for
Maybe
Austin.
not for Austin, but it was pretty fun for me.
Boy, he must have had a rough one here.
Golfing with Alex last year. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I think my favorites, our first meet last year golfing with Alex, and he got his first green in regulation, and he had to go tell Kale right away. He was super excited about it.
Oh boy, was that in practice or was that in meet?
I mean,
So how did you go and tell Kale? Was Kale on the golf team?
no,
Nope.
it was just me. It was me, Cole, Alex, and Tate. So Alex got his phone on, texted Kale right away.
You know,
I think we sent a video to him.
those two have a special relationship that it would be good if everybody had a best friend like Alex and Kale. What would you say you're looking forward to the most this season?
Trying to get back to, or trying to make state this year as a team.
Getting better at golf, I guess. I don't know. Can't get any worse.
What is the question?
What are you most looking forward to this year?
Making friends.
Making friends.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Ty, I don't think you make friends on the football field or the basketball court.
Yes, I do.
No, do you?
I did.
Oh, okay. All right.
I made friends with one Audubon kid.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it carries over in all of your other sports.
Exactly.
Good.
Probably just seeing how far we get at the end of the year.
All right. Yep. All right. I have to ask you a golf specific question here before you go. Caleb,
Mm-hmm.
you're 150 yards away from the pin.
Yep.
What club are we using?
8 iron.
8 iron. Are you sticking it on, or are you gonna let it roll up?
I'll stick it about 4 feet, maybe roll 2 more feet. And then it'll be right next to the pin.
All right. But you can't get it to roll all 4 feet
Well, I could if I wanted to.
if you wanted to.
I don't get that much roll.
Yeah.
Sticks pretty good.
Yep. Cole, how would you react if you hit a hole-in-one?
I don't know. I think I'd just start running around and winging the ball.
Sometimes I wonder if I did hit a hole-in-one, if I would just quit golf forever.
That might
Because
be.
that might be the height.
And on a high note.
Yeah, like, I could never do that again. Let's see. Ty, what's your favorite golf movie?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Do you bomb it like Happy?
I don't bomb like that, but I would definitely wrestle and gator back for my ball. That's a given.
Yep. Would you say that driving's the best part of your game, Ty?
No.
No.
I cannot hit my driver.
Oh, okay.
Off the tee, I use a 3-wood.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that you would be able to hit it a long, long ways.
Well, the thing is, it like curves, so
That straight
it kind of
part.
takes off.
Yep.
Mhm.
Colby, who's your favorite golfer?
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
All right.
Chubbs.
Chubbs Peterson. Yep. Well, I'm trying to think about how I would answer that question. I always go for Ricky Fowler. I want to see him get a major sometime, but
No,
he's
it's between Chubbs and what's his name?
Shooter McGavin?
Shooter McGavin.
Shooter McGavin.
Between Chubbs and Shooter.
Yep. Who do you identify with, Ty?
Happy Gilmore. I definitely have thrown my club a little bit, you know. It sometimes happens.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you guys being on here. And good luck in your meets upcoming, and we look forward to some low scores out of you guys.
Hey, did I say Shooter? I'm at Happy Gilmore.
Did I? All right, and our freshman golfers here. All right, how about you guys introduce yourself, name, grade, and family members.
I'm Kate Moaning. I'm a freshman. My parents are Joe and Christine Moaning, and I have 3 siblings, Julianne, Quinton, and Kenya.
I'm Charles Connors. I am one of 4 siblings. My mom is Kristen Connors, and my dad is Sean Connors, and we just moved here.
All right. So Charlie, is this your first time ever golfing? I know obviously as a freshman, first year out for golf, but is this your first time ever golfing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. And how's that going for you so far?
I hit very far today.
Okay.
I had fun, and I did pretty good with putting.
Mm-hmm. Where you guys at? You guys actually play some holes today?
They played 4 holes, I played 3.
And you played 3. All right. Kinnick, you're a little bit more regular golfer, aren't you?
I'd say.
I'd say. All right. How did today go for you?
Wasn't the greatest first time being out there. And then part once.
Yeah. A little windy today. I'm sure you had to battle the elements quite a bit. Both being freshmen this year, what would you say is your goal for the season?
I want to see a couple varsity meets.
Yeah.
Just getting to the golf course a lot, even out of practice and stuff. I want to get there a lot and help the people at the golf course and just improve my game.
Yeah, just continue to improve. That's
Get the par made.
Yeah, that'd be nice to hit a couple pars for sure. So Kinnick, I know you talked about maybe like wanting to get on varsity this year or be on a couple of meets. What do you think that you have to keep working on?
My driving. I slice it a lot.
You slice it a lot. All right. What do you feel really confident with?
Putting.
Putting. All right. Charlie, what do you? If you had to pick one area of your game that you want to improve, what would you say?
Probably driver and 5-iron.
Driver and 5-iron.
Yeah, I'm not very good at hitting long shots.
Yeah.
My wind-up's not very good.
A little inconsistent right now?
It's very inconsistent.
Yeah, me too. It's early in the season. All right, before I let you go here, a couple of golf questions. Oh, Kinnick, you hit the ball in the water. What's the penalty?
Striking distance.
Okay, all right. Charlie, what should we do for Charlie? Rules question. You're in the sand. You're in the sand. True or false? You can ground your club and take practice swings in the sand.
False.
Correct. Yep. All right, good for you. You're never going to be in the sand, though, are you, Charlie? You're just going to hit it straight as an arrow and...
In the water, maybe.
Stay out of the water, too. All right, well, I know you guys have a busy week coming up. Meets tomorrow and Friday, and then again on Monday. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and hope you enjoy everything and you keep improving.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
And finishing things out here on the boys golf side, we have head coach Tim Osterman. Coach Osterman, how are things going today?
Oh, it's going just fantastic, Jared. Thanks for having us on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was really enlightening listening to the boys talk about today, maybe one of the first days being out on the course.
Yep.
And sounds like some of them are feeling really good about things. Some of them are still trying to find the swing a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the first half of this season is definitely going to be just finding our stroke and finding out how to play the game. Especially a couple of these younger guys have to really figure out, how to swing the club correctly, and even getting it down the hole or whatnot. But again, I think it'll be fun. It's always a good challenge to get kids up to a spot where we can actually be competitive. So, whatever happens, I guess.
Yep. And how long have you been the boys coach here?
Oh gosh. It might be 6 or 7 years now that I've done it. So,
okay.
The first teams was like Derek Schorg, I think, was a junior on that team, if I remember correctly. So it's been about 6 or 7 years.
Yep. And I know last year was one of probably the most successful boys golf seasons, making it to the state tournament for the first time. And you also won the conference golf meet, correct?
I think we were probably runners up.
Okay,
I think we were runners up that day. But yeah,
all right.
And that's a lot of work by a lot of other people. I think it was just along for the ride. It felt like in a lot of those situations. And there was another team. Derek Schorg was a senior on a team that was right there. I think they ended up getting third in a meet that was very similar to what we had going on. So it was either a third or they were fourth or something like that going to the state tournament, and just missed out by a few strokes. And again, that team was really close, but this team finally kind of broke through, and that was really fun to see, just the excitement on those kids' faces, and to go see them compete at the state tournament. And we were in second place or whatever after day one, and it just we didn't really necessarily fall apart, but the other teams kind of came along, and I think maybe our truer golf selves showed up on that next day. But again, I was really happy for them, and see what we can do this year.
Yep. And as you think about this year's team, who are some of your returners, and who are you looking to step up and be solid contributors for you at the varsity level?
Yeah, and it kind of depends on how you want to look at it. Colin Holman comes back, Hunter Pitt comes back, Colby Penny comes back, Ty Tritz comes back, and those guys basically played varsity all year long. And I'm really expecting Hunter and Colin to really take reins of everything. I expect Colby to take another step towards a little bit lower consistent score. He kind of fluctuated in between a lower score to a MIG 40 type score, and he just needs to be consistent, not just in Remsen, but just like in the other courses as well. And Ty Tritz, again, when he was sitting here talking, I'm sure he was probably joking around, but he's actually a very good golfer. And again, just his deal is just going to be consistency. Can he control his shot and be consistent? And then from there, I need Austin Klein to step up. I need Caleb Gravenish to step up, and looking forward to see what Cole Holman and Keaton Harpanata can do for us. And can they fill that sixth spot a little bit more consistently? Can we get somebody? And again, those last four golfers that I talked about just need to be more consistent. Can they do that over and over and over again? And that really is what separates golfers that are in the low 40s, as you know, as you and I talk about in the classrooms. How do we get to a low 40? It's also, what can we do to be consistent? So it's not always about how far you hit it; it's about how consistent you can hit it, and that's what those guys really have to figure out. And it'll be interesting to see where Kinnick Moaning kind of is at right now. I know he's played a lot of golf, and so being consistent right now here in this early part of the year with his teaching and going out and golfing. Let's just see where he gets going. And then Charlie's going to be an interesting case. I think he hasn't played a lot of consistent golf over the years, so I think for him just to kind of learn how to hit the ball, over a longer distance and where he can actually place it consistently down the middle of the course. I think those are probably the main things for him. So again, I think there's going to be a lot of good golfers out there and some good scores put up, especially here at home. Hopefully, we can translate that on the road as well.
Yep. So it sounds like you have some really solid returners and everything. Yeah. What do you think will be the strengths of this team?
I don't know. Do we really have a strength? The one thing when I kind of think about this group, I have 4 guys that probably hit it really consistently, and they can really hit it far. Like, so distance can be a really good strength for us. So if we get into courses where distance is key, so in par fives we can probably make up a lot of points or a lot of strokes in that particular situation because we have guys that can hit it far. And I think Colin and Colby are really good around the green. I think Hunter's really come along in that sense as well. So I think our strengths probably with this group are going to be probably the controlled shots around the green, but also hitting the ball for distance off the tee and trying to gain some strokes that way.
Yep. And then on the flip side, what do you think are areas that you need to improve as a team?
The one thing, and it's probably been the case all year long, it was the case in football and basketball, will probably be the case in baseball, will be the leadership. You talk about what Jackson Bunkers meant to this group. He was getting guys out there to the course early in the morning through that state run and making sure that we were out there golfing and doing what we need to do to be consistently better. Do we have a group of guys, do we have a small nucleus of guys that's going to get people out of bed and get them out there, or going out after practice and continue to hit more shots so that we're ready to go? Because this early part of the year is kind of a crapshoot. Everybody's kind of been in a state of not being able to hit the ball very consistently, and so now we need to be in a spot where we're much more understanding of where our shots are going, how far they're going, and being down the middle straight. And so then towards the end of the year is where we really need to get our scoring figured out and being more consistent around the green and more trusting of the clubs that we have. And so that only takes time, right? And so I think the one thing that this group will need to work on is just a little bit more of that leadership pattern of, making sure kids are getting out of bed, doing what they need to do. If they need to go in early or if they need to come in late, those two things will probably be the biggest things that if they really want to go where they think they want to go, it's going to take a lot of time and effort.
Yep. And obviously, we've had some decent weather here in March, but I know it's been tough to get on the course. And these early season meets will be a lot of just learning about yourself and trying to develop a baseline to improve. As you think towards the end of the season, what would you say would be your goal for this team?
Yeah, I would think the objective of most teams is try to make it to the state golf tournament, especially any team that's competitive. I know we've got a couple of 2 or 3 teams that are in our area that we'll probably have to go through to kind of get that opportunity. Talk about like Akron or Newell or Galen and ourselves. Woodbury Central is going to have a good team. Kingsley is going to have a really good team. So to get back to that spot will be kind of a little bit more difficult. But I think in terms of the objective, I think the objective is try to get back to the state tournament. I don't know if I can say it any differently than that, but I think the goal, I think Ms. Klein had said that really well, is like, let's just make sure we find a good path for improvement. Can we find a better form of ourselves, and can we enjoy the journey as we go? Right? If we put too much pressure on ourselves that this isn't going right, you guys need to do this and do this, then a lot of that stuff falls apart in terms of the joy of it. And golf is a joyful game. It's a humble game. It's a gentleman's game or it's a ladies' game. And so, I'm not out here to try to be boastful or anything like that. Let's just go ahead and get better every day, every meet, and let's every stroke do a little bit better than we did the last time. And if it all falls in the way it needs to, then the score will take care of itself at the end.
Yep. Yeah, I know it sounds like you have a lot of boys that are really excited for the season, and I can tell that, you seem to be very passionate about what you have as a team, and I wish you the best of luck. I know that it's going to get chaotic here.
Yeah, it will. This is going to be a tough little kind of stretch here for about 2 or 3 weeks here, but we'll be good. We'll be fine.
Yep. So we appreciate you here at St. Mary's a lot, Coach Osterman. Not only your role as golf coach, but everything else that you do in the school, and giving me my private lessons upstairs, trying to help me with my golf swing as well. Maybe one day I can make you look intelligent in that regard, but unfortunately that's probably more the student than the teacher.
No. And again, you're always invited to practice. Thanks for everything you do for us as an athletic director, and again, thanks to Ms. Phillips and Chris Schultz for the transportation and everything like that. Thanks to KCHE for always kind of doing these little things for Remsen St. Mary, so we appreciate everything.
Yep. Well, good luck this year, Coach. Can't wait to see what the boys can accomplish.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Thanks, Jared.
Yep. And that wraps up the boys golf section of our KCHE Fuller Digital Solutions Meet the Team Night. We appreciate you tuning in, and like I said to Coach, really looking forward to what the boys can accomplish this year.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome now to our KCHE and Fuller Digital Meet the Team broadcast. We are joined here with the Remsen St. Mary's girls golf team, and I've got two of the girls athletes here. And how about you introduce yourselves, girls?
My name is Grace Gallus. My parents are Bart and Kelly Gallus, and I am a sophomore.
And do you have any brothers and sisters, Grace?
I have an older sister and an older brother, Brett and Emma.
All right. And
my name is Octavia Gallus. My parents are Angie and Lee Gallus. I have a brother named Xavier and two sisters, Zahara and Jersey.
yeah, you said you're a senior, right,
Yeah,
Octavia?
I'm a senior. Yeah.
Yep. And how long have you been out for golf, Grace?
It's my first year.
This is your first year.
Yep.
All right, excellent. And what are your thoughts so far?
I golfed my first full hole today, and it was fun. It's fun. I
All
enjoyed
right.
it.
Did the ball go forward?
Yeah, actually a few times it did go forward. A lot of times going right really far right now, but we'll fix it. Mrs. Klein's helping me, so we're getting there.
There we go. And Octavia, how long have you been out for golf?
This is my second year.
Second year, okay. And what's your favorite part about golf, Teo?
Just getting to golf with my friends.
Golf with your friends. And what about you, Grace?
I like the social aspect of it. Sometimes you have to be quiet, which I am getting used to, but I like being able to talk to people, yeah.
Is that a struggle sometimes for you, Grace?
Definitely.
Yep. I think that is one of my favorite parts about golf, too, is the social aspect. That's pretty good. Obviously, this is your first time being out. Octavia, you were on the team last year. What would you say was your favorite memory from last year?
Just anything with Lotta. She made golf interesting.
Why would you say that?
Just because she didn't care and she just had fun no matter what she did.
Yep. And for those of you who don't know Lotta was our foreign exchange student from Germany. Do they golf in Germany? Is that a thing?
If they do, she didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I know Scotland and stuff, golf, but anyway. What do you think you're most looking forward to this season?
Hopefully getting better than last year.
Yeah, just learn about the sport, learn how to golf like a good golfer, yeah.
All right. Now, one final golf question for you, golf specific. Okay. Grace, you're in the sand. What club are you using to get out?
My sandwich, right?
Your sandwich. There we go. Okay.
I don't even know what it is.
You're right.
Is that the pitching wedge? I don't know what that is.
Well,
I've never used
either one, just a wedge.
Okay.
A wedge, all right?
I do like my pitching wedge. Have not used my sand one yet.
Okay. Sand wedge has a little bit more loft than your pitching wedge.
I must not have that.
It has a little S on it. Yep. Taya, how would you react if you hit a hole-in-one this year?
I would be jumping for joy because it's never going to happen.
Hey, number 3? Is it number 3? That's
Yeah.
pretty short. Okay.
Yeah.
You could probably use your driver, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and just bounce it right up there and get a good roll. We never know.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I appreciate both of you being on, and best of luck this year. And when is your first golf meet?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow against
South O'Brien.
South O'Brien, and that is here?
Here.
All right. So good start for you, Grace, that you get to be somewhere that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, and they're not bringing in JV, so it's just our JV. We're going to learn it together.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Well, thanks for being here and good luck. It was fun to have you.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks for
you.
the shot.
Boy, we got the entire team coming now.
We have to go to play.
Maddie, you might want to. Oh, you might be just barely in the shots. Okay, yeah, you're good there, Maddie. So, girls, how about we introduce ourselves? We'll start here and work our way around the table.
I'm Maddie Kelly,
And Maddie Kelly, you are in what grade?
sophomore, so 10th.
A sophomore. And who is in your family, Maddie?
My mom and dad, Beth and Brian Kelly, and then my 7 younger siblings, Faith, Liam, James, Finley, Sydney, Anthony.
Hey, good. You rattled those off pretty quickly there, Maddie. Some of the other bigger families, like Claire and Elijah, they had to sit here and think about it for a moment. Go ahead.
I'm Josie Shrikrath. My parents are Scott and Julie Shrikrath. I have an older brother, and I am in 10th grade.
In 10th grade.
I'm Zahara Gallus. I'm a junior. My parents are Lee and Angie Gallus. I have 2 older siblings, Xavier and Octavia, who was just on, and a younger sister named Jersey.
I'm JC Homan, and I am a senior. My parents are Luke and Beth Homan, and I have 2 younger siblings, Aiden and Jenna.
All right. And starting here with JC. JC, how long have you been out for golf?
This is my 2nd year.
2nd year?
This is my 3rd year.
My 2nd?
First.
Okay. And so this is your 2nd year, JC. What would you say has been your favorite golf memory?
Probably when Lauda was driving it and she hit it onto the putting green of a different hole. Yeah.
Zahara, what would you say?
Well, one time I was golfing on hole 5, and Hannah was going down hole 4, and she hit it, and it skipped across the lake and went over and didn't go in the lake.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's not my luck usually.
Me neither.
I almost got a hole-in-one on hole 6.
You did?
Yep.
All right. How close are you?
Like this far.
All right.
Yeah.
Hole 6.
It's a downhill one.
Downhill.
It's shorter.
Okay. What did you use? What was your club?
My 5, like my hybrid.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. Did it roll or did it land and then bounce?
Bounce.
Oh, okay. And Maddie, this is your 1st year. What are you looking forward to this year?
Kind of just making friends from other schools.
Yep. All right. And same question for the 3 of you. What do you think you're most looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to the 18-hole meets. We always get goodie bags before, and then we share them with the people we're golfing with, so that's fun.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to.
I'm really excited for the socializing aspect. Yeah.
All right. We got some real Tiger Woods down here that way. I thought when you said you're looking forward to the 18-hole ones, it's because those get you out of school for the day.
Oh, that's
awesome. But I appreciate that you didn't say that as one of your teachers, because I know it crushes me when you're not in class, and it's good to know that that's not the thing that you look forward to the most. All right. Golf question now. Golf question, Maddie. Let's see here. Who is your favorite golfer?
I don't know.
You could say it's Zahara Gallus. Gentlemen. All right.
From the team or from
Hey,
anyone?
just favorite golfer. Who do you look up to?
Probably one of the seniors.
Like JC?
Yeah, or Taya.
Or Taya, there we go. Josie, we already kind of talked about the hole-in-one. What would you have done if you hit that hole-in-one?
I have no idea.
I would have been excited.
Yeah. I think if I hit a hole-in-one on number 6, I think I would have rolled down the hill because I would have been running to get my ball and I probably would have tripped over my feet and it would have ended as a disaster. All right. Zahara. Ooh. 150 yards away.
Oh, gosh.
What club are you using?
Probably my 8. I use that all the time.
All right. Just feel confident with it?
Yep, I go from my driver to my 8 to my pitching wedge. That's all I do.
Nice. JC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to give you the tough one because you're a smart person. All right? You're on the tee.
Okay.
Hole number 5. And you don't have Hannah's luck. And you do hit the ball into the water. Oh, you don't have to hit over the water, though. The girls don't have to hit over the water.
No, we don't.
Shoot. Anyway, let's just pretend. You hit the ball into the water. What is the penalty and what do you have to do?
Stroke and distance.
All right. Okay. I just had to do a quick rules check to make sure that we're prepared for tomorrow's meet in case it happens. But luckily, the water's kind of out of play for you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Unless you pull one really, really bad on number 4.
Or I could do it on 9.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, I don't miss those hazards very often. But Good to know that you know the rules in case it does happen.
That'll probably happen.
All right. So let's see. So you have meet tomorrow. And that's here. And then you have another meet on Friday, correct?
Yes.
And meet on Friday is?
Marcus.
At Marcus. And when you think about just your 2 meets this week, what would you say would be your biggest goal, JC?
Probably to have a good drive.
Have a good drive. Yep.
I just hope, like, for our first time out, we can do good against the weather and not get too jittery or nervous.
Yep.
To not like, how do I say this? Not like 3 putt it, like only 2 putt it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
Yeah. Probably with JC, have a good drive.
Yep. Usually, my first time out, it's let's play with the same ball the entire round. That's
Yeah.
my goal. I like the 3 putt though, Josie. So, thanks, girls, and good luck this season. And we hope to maybe make it to a meet sometime and watch you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and who are we welcoming to the show now?
My name's Callie Arns. I'm a junior. My parents are Katie and Reggie Arns. My step-parents are Megan. My parents are Katie and Corey Arns. My step-parents are Megan and Reggie Arns. And then I have 3 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters.
All right.
I'm Hannah Klein. I'm a senior. My parents are Kenny and Melissa Klein, and I have an older sister named Haley and a younger brother named Hunter.
Now, Hannah, you got mentioned earlier because you are somebody's favorite memory. Tell us about that time. So you skipped the ball over the lake.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was golfing,
Well, that's a good start.
and I hit it, and the ball bounced on the water twice, and then landed on the other side.
All right. And were you in pretty good position?
Mhm.
Yeah, good. How long have you been out for golf, Hannah?
This is my 2nd year.
2nd year. And what encouraged you to go out for golf?
Lotta.
Lotta? And you stuck out with it even though she's not here?
Yep.
All right, good. And Callie, how about you?
2nd year, and I was just fun outside, hang out with friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully maybe learn about the game a little bit. And obviously a game that you can continue to play throughout your entire life and have a lot of fun with it. What would you say is your favorite golf memory, Callie?
Probably the Lamar's meet when I got to golf with Hannah, JC, and Lotta. And we were all just golfing really bad because there's a lot of water, so it was just funny.
Yep. Hannah, how about you?
At Hinton, I hit it into the water, so then they had this circle past the water that you can hit it from, so you don't go back in the water.
Yep.
And I hit it back in the water.
How did you hit it back in the water?
It went sideways and
Uh-oh.
backwards.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Golf can be such a frustrating game like that, can't it? Yep. What would you say you're looking forward to the most this season, Hannah?
Golfing varsity, because I don't have a limit.
Oh, yeah, you don't have the double par plus 1 rule. Okay. And we don't need the limit anyway, Hannah, right? Yeah, you're going to be shooting pars and birdies most of the time.
Every time.
Every time, I like that. Callie, what about you? What are you most looking forward to this year?
Probably just learning more about golf and then just talking to people a lot of golf and stuff like that.
No, you're not like Grace Callie where we have to put a muzzle on you to be quiet. Okay, yeah. But that's good. I'm glad both of you are out. And now your golf question. Callie, what is your favorite club in your bag?
I like my 6.
Your 6-iron?
Mhm.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, I just always hit pretty good with it.
Yep. Hannah? Oh, let's see. What's your favorite golf movie, Hannah?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yep. Good choice. Well, thanks, girls, and good luck this week. Tomorrow against South O'Brien here, and on Friday against Marcus at Marcus.
Thank you.
Jada didn't go because she had a race, so if you do us tomorrow, do you do Ava and... Or we don't have to go with Jada tomorrow. I don't know.
I don't know what I can and can't do.
Or you can squeeze them in. Or do you want me to sit in with Ava?
Yeah, let's do that.
Would that be okay?
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, do you want to do it now? Or
Yeah, let's do it right now. Yeah, let's do it right now.
Yeah, we got camera. I'll let you go first.
Hopefully they put an advertisement over that section. I don't know how to stop and restart and stuff. Yep. Hey, you're fine. You're fine.
You're good.
All right. So we have Coach Klein here and one of our athletes. You want to introduce yourself?
Ava Garvin,
And Ava, you are in what grade?
junior.
A junior. And who's in your family, Ava?
Brett and Sarah Garvin, and then Allison Garvin is my sister.
Okay. And I know Allison's on the junior high track team, and hopefully we keep her on the track team and we don't let her go out for golf next year. But if she does, we'll support her. But I think she could be a really good runner too, just like you were back in the day, Ava. All right. How long have you been out for golf, Ava?
This will be my 3rd year.
3rd year, okay. And what encouraged you to go out for golf?
I don't know, it's just something new. Try it out, see if I'm good at it.
Yep. And you stuck with it. So how do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm not the best golfer, but I enjoy meeting new people and
Yeah, would you say that's your favorite part of
Yeah.
being on the golf team?
Yep. I
Yep.
met a lot of new people golfing.
Yep. What's been your favorite golf memory, Ava?
One time I was golfing and I was right next to a tree, and I hit the tree and it came back and hit myself.
Oh.
And everybody thought that was pretty funny.
So was the tree in front of you, or
Yeah,
is it?
it was in front of me.
Yeah. They say that the trees are what, 80% air, 90% air, and somehow I don't know where that percentage comes from because we hit them all the time. And what are you looking forward to the most this season, Ava?
Maybe just becoming a better golfer, learning some new things. And, yeah.
Yep. Ava, your golf question. You pull the driver out of the bag. How far are you hitting it?
Oh, that ranges because I'm not very consistent. Let's go 60 feet.
60 feet?
No. Let's go 123 for sure. Okay. Sure. Straight.
Okay.
Straight one.
See, I was expecting 300, Ava.
300?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
We're putting it right down in the middle, about 10 yards off the green, and then an easy chip and a putt for birdie.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That could be our goal for this season.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Ava. We'll talk to your coach here a little bit. Coach Sue Klein with us. And Coach Klein, you've been a staple of the girls golf program here at St. Mary's for a long time. And what do you enjoy the most about coaching girls golf?
I always get good girls, and they're always fun to just hang around with, to be with, and they always want to learn. They're a social group. You can tell our group, they're very social, and that's the nice part about golf. It's a lifetime activity. They can always play, and I hope they make good friends.
Yep.
And they build on that from year to year, so they kind of play with the same girls all the time.
Yep, it's easy to see as I've been talking with them. They seem to really enjoy being around each other and just the atmosphere of golf, and that's got to be a lot of fun for you. So thinking about the team this year, who are some of your returners, and who are you looking to be strong contributors for you?
I've got 3 seniors. Some of them are new, some of them are in their 2nd year. I've got 3 juniors, 3 sophomores, 1 freshman, and I think we have some that have never really played, so it's a nice challenge to try to get them to learn not only the etiquette, but how to play. And then the ones that have played before, it's fun to watch their growth. It's fun to see them learn the rules and know what to do and feel confident in what they're doing. And I think that's kind of the most fun to see. What I'm looking forward to is seeing some of these younger girls I lost 4 seniors. So it's fun to see these younger girls now filling in those 1 to 4 slots and really stepping up their game and really taking on that challenge to say they can do it. That gives them confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So some of those juniors and seniors that are doing that will probably do a good job. And then those filling in that 5 and 6 spot, it's kind of nice to have a full team. And then you've got some JV that can learn from them, and it's just a nice building way to go.
Yep. What do you think your strengths will be on this team?
Besides the social aspect, I think their confidence. They're really confident in their game and knowing their etiquette and their rules. that they're not afraid to talk to somebody else about, and have that discussion with somebody about how to play the hole or what they think. And yeah, I just think they're just going to be confident golfers in themselves and what they've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what do you think that you will continue to work to improve on with the team?
Just being consistent, knowing that this club can get me this far.
Mm-hmm.
What club do I need to get to that length?
Yep.
And it can be different for every girl.
Right. And
so they've got to figure that out and what they can use where.
Yep. And you heard some of the girls talking earlier about they like to use their 8-iron because they feel like they hit that the most consistently, or the 6-iron, and that confidence in each club is probably the most important part of golf. I mean,
right.
If you don't feel confident with what you're holding, you're not going to do very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what does your upcoming meet schedule look like?
It's a busy spring. We've got 3 meets in the next 3 days. We are home on tomorrow on Thursday, away on Friday, home again on Monday, and then I think we have the senior trip, and then we're back again with another meet on Thursday.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of Monday, Thursdays, isn't it, on the golf schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then we go to our big CYO tournament at Fort Dodge.
Correct.
Which I think is always a fun one for the team, right?
That is fun.
Yep.
That's one of those 18-hole tournaments they have. And then the following week, we have the War Eagle Conference tournament, which is another 18-hole tournament for the
And that'll be at
kids.
Lamar's this year for the first time.
Yep.
So probably a course that the team is a little bit more familiar with.
They have played it before. I think that has a little water for them, so it gives more of a challenge. Brings on some different aspects of the game.
Yep.
It's good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What would you say is your goal for this team?
My goal for this team, I would say, would be to learn the rules, to be confident in what they know, and so when they leave St. Mary's, they can feel confident in what they've learned enough that they can play as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
That they can go out and feel confident coming back as a reunion. And yeah, let's go play around the golf because you know what you're doing and you feel comfortable. And I think like in business or any place, there's a lot of things you can do on a golf course and meet people, and I think they'll be all right.
Yep, excellent. Well, thank you, Coach. We know that you put in a lot of hard work and invest a lot in these girls, and we really appreciate that. Not just myself, but I'm sure the girls do, and a lot of people in the community. So thank you for that, and we wish you the best of luck this year.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. All right. Thanks.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio presentation of Meet the Team with Remsen St. Mary's. I will be your host, Jared Shutt. Tonight we'll get a chance to hear from the St. Mary's spring sports, including the girls and boys track teams and the girls and boys golf teams. We're going to start tonight with the girls track team. And ladies, would you like to introduce yourself for us?
I'm Claire Schrader. Maya Bunkers.
And what grade are you in?
Seniors.
Seniors. Claire, how about you tell us about yourself first? Who is in your family?
I'm in a family of 8. I got my mom and my dad, rest Michelle, and then Cameron, Danielle, Noah, Shelby, and Elijah.
Oh, and Elijah. Elijah's on the boys team, right?
Yes.
All right. He carries us. And Maya, how about you tell us a little bit about your family?
Jeremy and Stacy are my mom and dad, and then Hallie, Jackson, and Jays.
And Hallie's on the track team with you this year too, right?
Yep.
How's that been so far?
Pretty good.
Yep. Are you teaching her how it goes?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good. How long have you both been out for track?
4 years.
4 years.
All 4 years. And what events do you participate in?
I'm in the shuttle hurdle, the 100-meter dash, open 100 hurdles, and 4x1.
4x1 shuttle hurdle, 100 hurdles.
I think Claire said 4 events. You only said 3, Maya.
Well, sometimes I do sprint med if I have to.
All right.
We rotate.
Well, what events could we get you into, Maya? Could we get you into a 400?
Absolutely not.
No?
My 400 hurdle time is better than my open 4 time.
Okay, so it sounds like we're running the
No.
400 hurdles.
No.
All right. What would you say is your favorite event, Claire?
Shuttle hurdle.
Why do you say that?
It's just fun, you know? And it's not by yourself, it's a team thing.
Yep. Maya, what would you say?
I'd have to agree shuttle hurdle.
And same reason, because of the team aspect? Or?
Yep.
Yep. And you guys have had a really great shuttle hurdle team the last number of years, so I can understand why that would be your favorite. What's your favorite track memory?
Probably sophomore year at state track in the hotel. That was fun. We had that guy knock on our door. That was scary. Whoa! But it was fun though. It was fun. Good memories.
Yeah, we don't need to go into more detail about that.
I'd say freshman year. I think it was where we won that one meet at Marcus. Our girls team did. We've never won a meet besides that.
Was that your first meet ever?
Yep.
That's what I thought. But you've won a lot of events. And you've done a really great job in that regard. What are you most looking forward to this season?
Probably looking forward to hopefully making it back down to state again.
Warmer weather for track meets.
Yeah, last night was a little bit rough, wasn't it?
Yep.
Did it hail on you?
Yep.
While you were running, or?
No. It wasn't during any of our races.
Good. Were you bundled up somewhere safe?
We held blankets over each other.
I really was going to go to the meet last night, and then I got home, and it was raining, and windy, and cold.
Would not have recommended it.
Yeah, so I apologize for that. That later Marcus meet, that's in April, that one is usually a much nicer one.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say is your goal for this season?
Hopefully cut down our shuttle hurdle time and break the record again.
Yeah, I'd say getting first at state again. So we get 5th place, first place, 5th place, first place.
All right. Well, appreciate having you on, Claire and Maya, and best of luck to both of you this season, and we look forward to watching you run more.
Thank you.
Hello, girls.
Hi.
Are you excited to be on the broadcast?
Sure.
How about you introduce yourselves to the camera?
I'm Whitney Jensen. I'm Hallie Gallus.
And grade?
Senior.
Seniors, yep. And you are 4, or you make up the 4 seniors on the track team this year. So I'm sure you guys have had a little bit of a leadership aspect put on you with some of the freshmen this year. And how have you been enjoying that part?
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice to be in charge.
Nice to be in charge. So Whitney, how about you start here? Who is in your family?
My mom and dad are Jeremy and Melissa Jensen, and then I have 2 older sisters, Bree and Kylie, and then my brother Austin.
My parents are Barry and Melissa Gallus, and then Wesley, Kaylee, Trey, Jaden, and Chase.
Did we miss any there, Hallie?
I hope not.
All right. Yeah. And you've both been out for track for 4 years, is that right?
Yep.
Yep. What events do you participate in, Hallie?
Last night I ran the sprint med and the shuttle and then the 4x1.
I ran the same thing.
So the sprint med, the shuttle, and the 4x1.
Yep.
And Whitney, if I remember right, I think you have our school record in the 400-meter dash. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And you qualified both your freshman and sophomore years?
Yep.
For the state meets? So what do we have to do to get you back into the 400?
Nothing.
Nothing. We don't have to do anything. We just got to put you right back in. On Monday at Kingsley, you're running it again?
No.
Making a comeback?
I'll never run that race again.
Oh, I never say never, Whitney. We would love to see you in that. I bet you could break it again. Easily.
No.
Easily. And then, Hallie, we can find a 4th event for you.
No, we can't.
200?
No.
No? All right. Used to be a long jumper, but I know we don't have any place to practice long jump, unfortunately. Maybe the shot put.
Let's try it.
Teach you how to take a shot. What's your favorite event, Whitney?
Shuttle.
Shuttle hurdle?
Yep.
Shuttle.
Shuttle? And why do you say that?
It's just fun. I look forward to it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's nice. Do you look forward to the 4x1, Whitney? I just shouldn't even ask the question. Now I'm scared to ask you, Hallie. What's your favorite thing about the shuttle, Hallie?
Probably that you don't just have to run, you can jump. So you can run and jump.
Yeah.
Not just run.
So in college, they have an event called the steeplechase. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, the steeplechase, they have these big, long barriers that take up about 3 lanes, and they have to run, I think it's the 1500 steeplechase. And on one of them, they actually have to jump over into water.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
actually,
keep
I
on
have seen
running.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you be a steeplechase runner if we had that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd be a good person for it. You get to run and jump and go into water. What would you say, Whitney, is your favorite track memory?
When we won shuttle our sophomore year.
Yeah, at the state meet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty incredible accomplishment.
Mhm.
And Hallie, what would you say?
Probably freshman year when we ran in the downpouring rain.
Yes.
That was probably my favorite.
Yes, and didn't Brittany Johnson give you some words of encouragement?
She tried to calm me down, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I remember watching that one on the broadcast, and that looked absolutely horrible. And I think the best thing about that, as a fan to watch, was it was your first time being down there. So the nerves were probably high in the first place.
Yeah.
And then it was an absolute downpour, and there was teams getting disqualified left and right that didn't handle that situation very well. And you girls went out there and competed at a high level, and it really didn't look like it fazed you too much. And I think that was a good testament to your mental toughness and your preparation going into it. What are you most looking forward to this season?
Making it back to state.
I agree, making it back down to state.
Yep. Yeah. You've made it in the shuttle hurdle, obviously, 3 times. 4x1?
2 times.
Twice.
Right.
Twice. And have you ever made it in the sprint med?
Mm-mm.
All right. So that could be a goal for us this year, too, is to make it in all 3, potentially?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk to our 400 runners here in a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Even though it could be you, Whitney, but we won't say that. What is your overall goal for the season?
Winning state again.
I agree, winning state.
Winning state? Yeah. Well, like I said to Claire and Maya, we're really excited about having both of you on the track team, and it'd be a lot of fun to watch both of you compete and see how you do. And hopefully everybody stays healthy this year, and we can just keep getting better and better every single meet. When is your next meet?
Monday.
Monday at
KP.
At KP. And then do you have any other meets next week?
Nope.
I don't think so. So that would be a good one, a close one for people to come and watch. And hopefully the weather is nice on Monday. And I know at the end of the month, we have that meet at Marcus on the Friday night. So that's also another good opportunity. So best of luck to you girls, and I hope you have a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, our last 2 members of the girls track team here. How about you introduce yourself? We'll start with
Mia Mackin.
Mia Mackin, and you are a
freshman.
A freshman, and
Hallie Bunkers, I'm a freshman also.
all right. And last night was your first high school track meet. How did you feel about that?
It was a lot of fun. I thought I was going to be a lot more nervous, but it's kind of just the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was really nervous, when my events were about to come up, but then when I stepped on the track, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's just like what you've done all the time, right? I know I talk to the middle schoolers a lot about really when it comes down to track, nobody's trying to block you. Nobody's trying to swat your shots into the first row of bleachers. You just get to run in between the lines, right? Yeah. So Mia, starting with you, who is in your family?
I have my mom and my dad, Michael and Kristen, and then Lily, Hazel, and Nolan are my siblings.
And they're all younger, correct?
Yes.
Yep. And Hallie?
Same as my sister. My mom and dad are Stacy and Jeremy, and then Jackson, Maya, and Jason.
Yep, and we got a chance to talk to Maya a little bit earlier. And as freshmen, this is your first year out for track, but both of you did it in 7th and 8th grade, correct?
Yes.
Yep. And what events do you participate in?
Open 4, Sprint Med, and Open 2. We do the same thing.
Open 4, Sprint Med, and What was the last one you said? An open two.
I was supposed to do the open 2 yesterday, but instead I did 400 hurdles.
Oh, how was that?
Good.
Good?
She got first.
Did you? Were you the only runner?
2.
2. But the way that you said it, like, you got first. No, that's great. The 400 hurdles are not for the faint of heart, are they, Mia? You'll do great with them, though. You'll do great with them. So you're in the sprint med, and how did that one finish last night?
First.
You guys got first in the sprint med, and then you both ran the 400, and then you ran the 400 hurdles, and you ran the 200. And how'd the 200 go for you?
I got third.
You got third in the 200. Yeah. So really good first meet for both of you. A good, except for the weather, I'm sure. I'm sure it's a good experience in a lot of ways. What would you say is your favorite event?
And probably the sprint med.
Yeah.
And why do you say sprint med?
We did really well for the first time. I wasn't expecting that, and it was a lot of fun. Probably should work on our handoffs, but
It's like a team effort. Like, it's not, if you do bad, it's not your own fault. It's like the whole team.
Yep. And what did you run in the sprint med?
I ran the 200.
You ran the 200?
4.
And you ran the 400. Okay. Do you know what your time was in the 400?
About 110.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a very good starting point. Mia, when are we going to get you and Hallie to run some 800s this year? Never?
Nope.
Never. Weren't both of you about 3 minutes as 7th graders?
Does not matter.
Oh, Dad. We're too good to do that now, right? So we're in the sprints. And I know that this is, you've only had one high school meet, but thinking about middle school too, what would you say has been your favorite track memory?
Just qualifying yesterday.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was the 400 race, right? And you started in which lane?
4.
In 4, and you ended in?
1.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing, but I was in the first lane.
I remember when I coached, we had a kid do that. I think he was in lane 8 and went all the way to lane 1. And I mean, yeah, that he only had to run about 320 meters. That was kind of funny. But hey, if you live, you learn. Yeah, I'm sure you probably were like, hey, where's everybody at? Yep. But that's kind of good. What did you say, Hallie?
Yesterday was just a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed the rain. I thought it was kind of cool. Like, we were running our 400, and as we were finishing, like, the sun was setting as it was raining, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I think and it's good to hear both of you talk about how you enjoyed the meet and everything, because I think a lot of people need to hear that they don't understand that, yes, there's a little bit of work that goes into track that might not be the most enjoyable at practice, but I think the meets are very rewarding when you go out there and you can see your improvement meet to meet, and also have the opportunity to maybe meet some new people and get to know some people. It's a different sport. It's not like basketball or volleyball or something where you're out there wanting to dominate your opponents. You're really just out there doing the best that you can, and then when you get done with the race, you shake the other people's hands and you go on. I think that's really special about track, and I'm really happy that both of you stuck it out for that reason. What would you say is your goal for the season?
Probably to get better in hurdles, because I know we're definitely going to need us next year.
I would like to make it down to state in the 400 and possibly beat the record. Yeah, since Whitney's not going to give it a try. But yeah, we definitely support you in that, and that's a good goal to have. So, really looking forward to seeing both of you compete this year, and wish you the best of luck, and go get them.
Thank you.
All right. It looks like we have one boy here today from the track team. How about you introduce yourself?
All right. My name is Elijah Schrader, and my mom is Michelle. My dad is Russ, and my siblings are Cameron, Danielle, Noah, Claire, and me, I guess.
Yep. Good Catholic family there. Lots of brothers and sisters.
Oh, yeah.
And Elijah, what grade are you in?
Sophomore.
A sophomore. And Elijah, I know that you're not the only boy on the track team this year. How many other individuals do we have out this year?
We have Lennon and then Blaine when I don't know when he comes back, but
yeah, Blaine dealing with a little bit of an injury, isn't he? And I was looking forward to talking to Lennon. I think he has a really good story about one of the first days of practice this year that people would enjoy hearing about, but that's okay. We'll focus on you today. How long have you been out for track, Elijah?
2 years.
2 years in high school, and then you did both 7th and 8th grade track, correct?
Yes.
Yep. And what events do you participate in?
The 110 high hurdles, 400 meter hurdles, and then I was supposed to do the 100 meter dash, but I scratched out yesterday.
Why'd you scratch out?
I don't want to run that.
Okay. But you did run the 400 hurdles?
Yes.
And how'd that go?
I don't know. That was not good. It was tiring, but I'll get used to it.
Yeah. You finished the race, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did you place?
Yeah. Like 4th, I think.
Hey, there you go. There you go. We talked about that yesterday. Just going out there and competing.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. What would you say is your favorite event?
Probably the 110 high hurdles.
Yep. And why do you say that?
It's just a nice, fast, easy race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're starting to get a little bit taller and a little bit stronger, so it's a little bit easier to get over those hurdles, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep. What would you say is your favorite track memory?
Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just running with last year, running with other boys last year, and running, relays with people last year. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to this season?
Placing in more events this year than last year, because that's my goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how did you feel about the meet overall last night?
Cold, but cold, boring, but I got through it.
Yeah.
It
was only boring because you were the only boy there, right? Yes. Because we're trying to get some more boys to go out for track here at Remsen St. Mary's, especially those younger ones. And so we don't want to use the term boring.
Yeah, no.
Except for the fact that you were all by yourself.
That's
there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Elijah, not an event that you ran last night.
Mm-hmm.
What is one event that you think that you would want to try this year?
Sheesh. I don't even know. Maybe the 200.
Maybe the 200.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun one. I think that you could do good in, possibly an 800. I think we could get you to run that well. But 200 is a good place to start.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, thanks for being on here, Elijah, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
And now we're joined with the man of the hour, the head coach of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks track teams, boys and girls, Coach Scott Willman. Scott, I know you had your first meet last night. Give us a little recap of how that went.
It was good to get it in. It was a better meet than what I think the kids said. I mean, 50 degrees, 45 to 50 degrees. It was windy, but we seemed to manage it really well. And even though there was a little bit of hail, it ended up being a very good night for us. On the girls' side, they won 7 of the events they were in, and had second place in a couple of bronze. And then Elijah was able to medal twice in the events he were in. So we were successful. It was a good start for us, especially coming off a longer Easter break.
Mm-hmm. So, talking about the girls' teams first, obviously you have 4 returning seniors that are performing at a very high level, and then 2 freshmen that have an ability to step in and fill in some events. What are you most looking forward to this year with the girls' team?
I think with everyone, it's just about being able to build and improve on what they're doing and finding those niches, those things that they're interested in and want to see achievement in, and that's what our focus is.
Yeah.
There has been an unapologetically a big push towards the hurdles, and we've done very well with the hurdles. A lot of state places with Claire in the individuals and in the shuttle hurdle the last 3 years. I think both have been highly ranked, medaling at state. So yeah, and we want to, and they want to continue that, and it shows. I think that is one of probably the most energetic and fun races that people come to look for at a meet, and we shine during it.
Yep. Yeah. No, you guys have had great success in the hurdles for sure, and you and I always talk about this and my history. Maybe not so much in the hurdles. I like some of those, the medleys and the 4x8s, and I think you have a chance this year, at least in the medleys, with like a Hallie and a Mia, to piece some things together there too.
Well, they're fantastic additions, and what they're doing is they're training in the hurdles too, but they add a dimension that very enjoyable. Mia is very quick on her turnover, quick on her feet. She really shined last night. She really showed what she has. She was probably not telling you everything here, but she's going to be very capable of pushing the 105 pretty quickly, I think, on the track. She was a 107 last night. Again, she maybe ran a little bit short, but not a lot short. So and she dominated it. So I think you'll see some really good successes from her. Hal has an interest in the 200s, but she's worked hard to become a pretty good hurdler. I think Hal mentioned it too, Hallie Bunkers, that she's looking at being, the future of hurdling too. But I would like to see them not only be thinking that way, but be thinking what they can do in anywhere from that 2 to the 8 range.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And obviously the boys' numbers are a little down this year. But we have Elijah, we have Blaine, we have Lennon. Tell me about your goals with those 3 this year.
Well, yeah, each one of them has to be the better of themselves. I know Elijah came out because he really liked the high hurdles last year, and I know the 400 hurdles pushed him. He had a choice between the 100 for speed and the 400, and he chose the 400. I was kind of glad to see that with him. Sometimes I give them those type of choices, but his focus has been the 100-meter hurdles, 110 highs, and again, with his height, getting a little taller, and you can just see the focus of it. I think he'll be soon getting down in that high 17 mark. He hadn't hit the 18s yet, but he was right there last night, and I think you'll see that. He had some trouble with the runner to his inside. They were clipping arms the whole time, so I think that 18 is right around the corner. He was a 1937, I think, fastest last year, so he's already eclipsed that in very bad weather. So,
mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. As far as Lennon's desire seems to be wanting to get faster and working for speed, and so we've been just doing some speed work with him, and his form looks really, really good for a big guy. I take that to the line in football. I think that's what he's looking for. And Blaine just enjoys, I think, being around people to a degree, and has a goal of just, I want to go out and compete and be a track person.
Yep. And obviously, the girls talked about your next meet is on Monday at Kingsley. Conference meet is the first Monday of March. Is that right? Or of May, sorry, of May.
Also in Marcus, I believe.
Yes, I think it is in Marcus. And just lots of good opportunities for the girls to run this year at some high-quality meets. And hopefully the girls continue to improve and the boys continue to improve, and we wish you the best of luck.
Claire's sitting at number 1 right now on the bound, and our shuttle hurdle's at 4. We can just start seeing that, and we use that a little bit to pencil where we're at, where we're achieving, where we need to go, who our opponents are. But I appreciate it.
Yep. Well, thank you, Coach Willman, and I appreciate having you and your teams here tonight.
Thanks, Coach.